will start shortly. Okay, give me a little refresh. Give me a refresh. Okay, we're good. The chat's just like, where? Oh, okay.
Hello, everyone. I'm A.G. Allen, producer of the Legend of Zelda series.
Hello. Good to see you, sir.
There's
Why does he
just
always look so
1 month
classy?
left until the launch of the Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. In this vast world that seamlessly connects the surface and sky, you'll be able to enjoy using your imagination to the fullest while exploring. It's not long until you can experience this unfamiliar Hyrule. I'm also very excited to see how you'll explore this world.
As am I, sir. As are all the
Today,
people excited about
we've
Ultra
prepared
Hand.
the final trailer before the game's launch.
Okay.
All right then, let's take a look. Please enjoy.
Sorry. I'll shut up as much as I can. Yellow clouds. Wow, everything is very golden up here, isn't it? Oh. Oh, we got a new flute going on. There's a choo-choo up there? I wonder who's gonna win that encounter. Yes, more on the golems. There he is. Damn, where's he jumping from? That is some delicious music. And the Breath of the Wild theme. Hey, okay. I knew it. I knew Hyrule was just going to be reimagined from like the ground up. I freaking knew it. Oh, what was he running towards? The sky is coming down, the ground is coming up. Whoa! Ho! I knew it. I freaking knew it. I knew it. Did you see her start to glow? He missed her. That's cool.
Zelda.
Oh my
we
god.
rely on your knight and that legendary sword he carries.
Play.
Our last line of defense will be Link.
Excuse me, who?
Link.
Excuse me, who? I made a wagon. He made a rocket. What is that ultra jump? He made a fighting machine? Oh my god!
I know why I am here. It's something only I can do.
Do not look away. You witness
Those bastards are back.
king's revival and the birth of his new world.
Oh, there he is! It's the face reveal! Oh my god!
Okay.
Oh my god!
But you are not alone.
Sidon reveal! Look at him go. Such a
You are
stud.
the final hope.
Oh my god. I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know where to begin. Wait. Let's make sure there's nothing else. Let us make doubly sure.
Link. You must find me.
Well, apparently you're just chilling up there in the Sky Islands as well. Skyrule, as I like to call it. There was so much Zelda in this trailer, as opposed to all the other trailers that just removed her from the situation. that I don't, like I said, I don't even know where to begin with this stuff, guys. Oh my god. Okay, well, let's begin by just talking about it for a little bit. Okay, first off, how we feeling? How we freaking feeling about that? Did you see his face? Where is it? Look at my boy! My guy! My man! Look at it! Would you just look at it? What's going on with this? Oh my god. And then he's got, no, I know that he's got some long hair back there. I saw it. I saw the locks back here. But oh my god, what a perfect design. So recognizable, but yet still new. And it's yes, it is the nose. It's all in the nose. And I am so freaking glad that he rehydrated. I cannot begin to stress to you how glad I am that he is actually getting a face and some musculature, and we can all get thirsty over him. Anyway, let's just go ahead and start talking about this, why don't we? God, what did we even just see? All right, so first things first. First things first. All right, guys. So first things first. Everybody, I just want to send a blanket message out there for all these people. Everybody who said, if you've ever uttered the words, this is going to come off a little hostile. I'm sorry. If you ever uttered the words, it's just DLC. I don't want you to hurt yourself. I just want you to give yourself just a little that on the cheek, okay? Just be a little disappointed in yourself and go just like that, okay? Okay? Don't hurt yourself. But they reworked all of Hyrule from the ground up. There's all sorts of stuff spawning from underneath the ground, which we will get to here in just a sec. Obviously, the biggest thing about this trailer is all the character reveals that it had. We'll get to that as well. But this is so much more than DLC, guys. Okay, now check this out. So obviously, obviously this is Hateno, and everybody's worshipping mushrooms now, I guess. There's obviously, we can only speculate. But how weird is it to see him come back to Hateno and just see a bunch of mushrooms everywhere? You know what I mean? Look at this. So look at what happened to the fashion shop over here. Now it's got like a mushroom dress. This person here is wearing a mushroom. We've got these umbrella shrooms. We've got what's up with that, huh? Anybody have a mushroom theory for me? Yes, I know the leaks. I know, but listen, we're not talking about the leaks, okay? We're not talking about the leaks. Yes, if you've seen the leaks, then some things in this frame right here, excuse me, will be somewhat familiar, okay? They're all on shrooms now, you're right. Yeah, it's from the Mario movie, which, by the way, loved. Absolutely loved. Okay, and then this actually makes me quite excited because people are starting to move back to Hyrule Castle Town. You know what I mean? And that's just something that we never got to see in Breath of the Wild. You know, because everything in Breath of the Wild was so broken and desolate, and in Tears of the Kingdom, they're going to be rebuilding. And I think that's just one of the most exciting things to me. Demise? No, I don't know. I don't think it's Demise. I'm just going to go ahead and throw that out there. Well, maybe obviously, Demise is connected to everything anyway, but if you're talking about the face that we saw, that would be Ganondorf. And in our next shot, we've got, this is also, is this not Hateno? No, that's Kakariko. Is this Kakariko? That's Kakariko, right? That was Kakariko, right? I'm sorry, guys, you think that I play Breath of the Wild daily, but I really don't. It's been a while. I talk about the game daily, but it's been a while. I'm pretty sure this is Kakariko, yes? Yes, it is. What? There's a big Zonai donut, a Zonut, if you will, sitting above Kakariko. And we've got to talk about it. What flavor is it, etc. But no, this I can only assume that this is fallen from the sky, you know, and in fact, there's a whole bunch of stuff everywhere that's fallen from the sky. Aonuma said in the previous gameplay reveal thing that if we were to go over all of the changes to Hyrule, it would take way too long. So, as you can see, caught you off guard, Jazzy, the Zonut. I know, right? And then, of course, we've got these little, whatever they're going to be. Literally, nobody knows for sure yet, but my thought, personally, since there are so many of them scattered around, is either one, they're going to be some sort of connection to Skyrule. Two, they're going to kind of be the new take on shrines. Or three, they're going to be kind of a mix of both. So maybe you'll go in there, you'll have to complete some puzzle, and then it will unlock kind of that. It has the seal, okay? A very similar kind of seal that was holding Ganondorf down. And that's just a fact. So if you take that logic, right? And I know there have been videos made of this. This is just me just speculating just right now. You're hearing it live. If you take that logic, then something's sealed in there. So it could be a warp. It could be, to Skyrule. It could be who knows? Who knows? One thing that you guys have all probably noticed is that Link's upgrades and stuff have all been reset in this game. He goes back to 3 hearts. He goes back to the original stamina wheel. So he's going to have some sort of completion thing, shrine type thing, so that he can collect whatever and upgrade himself again. So I'm thinking that this might just be exactly that. I don't know. Crispy says, maybe what's sealed is a pyramid-shaped bomb. Listen, if we got pyramid-shaped bombs, game of the year. Now, what is this? We're zooming real quick. You know how Nintendo likes their quick zooms, you know what I mean? And by the way, I will be analyzing this in a video, like in a proper video. So I'm just getting my preliminary ideas right now, and then I'm going to get a video up for you guys. Sorry, I can't let it play. I have to look at the frames. This is how YouTubers watch trailers. Yeah, that. Yeah, that. That's what I was talking about. That. You see it? You see what I'm talking about? The freaking tornado? Now, I know that my good buddy Monster Maze has done a theory video on this. And, damn it, it's been like a year or two, and I do not remember what he was saying about it. But, to me, guys, this only means one thing. Dungeons. Look, it's the perfect combination, is it not? Of the world that they've built with Breath of the Wild that's very just go anywhere, do anything, right? And then linear, like, dungeons that you need to go and complete. See, the way that you combine both of those concepts is by having your open world, but then having certain sections in that world be kind of locked away, Almost linear. Yes, almost linear, but not quite, because you have the option to go there whenever you want. To me, that's some sort of freaking wind temple, okay? That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Jazzy says, isn't that tower above Hebron Mountain? By Jave, I think you're right. I think I see that little bite mark in that mountain over there. So I do believe that is Hebron, if that's the one in the northwest. Sorry. Geography, brains, sometimes, you know what I mean? Sometimes there's a but yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. What if it's a dragon, says a random person? Is this where the Deku Tree was? I don't think so. I think that's over there by Hebron, and the Deku Tree's over there, kind of eastward, I think. And then, of course, we can see some Sky Islands, and these Sky Islands are very interesting because this just looks like it was a structure and then just kind of got stretched out as it went skyward, or stretched out as it went groundward, if you will. Ooh, okay, this clearly in the Gerudo Desert, and we've got something being unearthed, and I think it's the same thing that jumped up here at the end. This monster or something, which was just insane to look at. See? And see, we can see some new little spiral shrine things in the desert as well. So they're popping up all over the place. Yeah, do you see this? Oh, this was not the... Okay, this... My bad. Hold up. Nix what I just said in the past, 2 minutes. This is a structure coming up out of the ground, not the monster. My bad, my bad. Nix that. This is a structure coming out of the ground. And if there is a structure rising out of the Gerudo Desert, friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your logic. What else could it be but the Arbiter's Grounds or the Spirit Temple, all right? Unless they're just going to try to pull a completely new structure out of their ass, which they could, I suppose. This has got to be the Arbiter's Grounds, especially because that area was already there in Breath of the Wild. And there was, weirdly, right, nothing there. It's like you go to the Arbiter's Grounds area and you just do the freaking John Travolta meme. You know, you're like, ain't nothing here. So it would make sense if it finally was something. You know what I mean? All right, so this was rising, and I don't think there's much that we can tell from it. Listen, the only reason why I would say maybe it's not Arbiter's Grounds is because of just how Zonai it looks. You know what I mean? Look at it. It's clearly got Zonai architecture going on. It's got the whole, like, you know, the kind of V'd out structure, you know? It's got the swirls, the kind of square-ish swirls. It's got the little beads. You know, clearly this is a Zonai structure that is coming out of the ground. So, that is unfortunately some decently big evidence against it being Arbiter's Grounds, because Arbiter's Grounds, for those that know or don't know or forgot, whatever, Arbiter's Grounds was constructed by... Actually, we don't know. That's actually a theory. However, clearly it was not the Zonai. It was Hylian construction, Gerudo construction, all sorts of stuff. So I'm not sure about that. And then, of course, we've got the infamous falling Skyrule pieces all over Hyrule. Oh, yeah. It's wonderful. Wonder how many innocent women and children these things hit on the head. How terrible. And as you can see, it is a phenomenon that happened upon whatever Ganondorf is doing here. Whatever he did this. All right? Oh, this is one of my favorite shots because, like, when you see it, you don't really know what you're looking at yet. But then you see the flowing hair and you're like, ah! You know, you just start screaming. Look, it's Groose! It's Groose, guys! Or a descendant. Who knows? So I'm assuming, because you see where he's standing. You see where he's standing? He's in the castle. So he's raised the castle. And he's standing out on one of the balconies. And he's looking at the Blood Moon, which is bigger than ever. It's bigger. It's better. Ladies and gentlemen, it's too much for Mr. Incredible, you know what I mean? And he's just basking in its glow. And the Blood Moon is what rehydrates him. Look at that. I'm pretty sure we can literally see his arm. No, that's not his arm. But I was going to say, I thought that was like his arm, like, you know what I mean? Like getting formed right in front of our faces. But that's not what that is. That's like his robe. So he's going to have some cool clothing. Look at him making a little claw hand. Oof. Oof. What a powerful head of hair. And then I do like that they just expanded on this. I will say, what is that? Killing Mystic? Is that not Demise? No, that is not Demise. That is not Demise. No, it's not Demise. I don't think so. I think it's Ganondorf. It's got to be Ganondorf. It's the same being that had the Gerudo symbols all over him. Demise has no reason to wear Gerudo symbolism. All right, that's a Ganondorf thing. Plus, the face later on looks a hell of a lot like Twilight Princess Ganondorf, Ocarina of Time Ganondorf, you know, and a hell of a lot less like Demise. So I'm just gonna throw that out there. I do like that they showed this scene. Oh, and then look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. She's getting warped. She's literally getting warped. Do you guys remember what this is? Look, I'll prove it to you. I will prove it to you. Let's just look up some Breath of the Wild ending fight, right? Doesn't matter who. Check this out. After you beat Calamity Ganon. Look. See it? See it? You see what I'm talking about, right? Look. Uh-huh. And? Same damn thing. She's getting warped. You love how nerdy I'm getting when I'm seeing all this? That's just who I am, all right? That's just my default state of being. So she is getting warped somewhere, so she's not going to go, you know what I mean? She's not going to get any fall damage here, I don't think. Now, the question is she doing the warping? Because she's supposed to be out of power. Or is it one of these other people that we're seeing in the trailer? Now, let's get to them. Sorry, guys. I also have the sniffles. Whoa, I'm sorry. When the trailer was going on, I didn't even realize what was happening here. Look at all these sinkholes in the Gerudo Desert. It's just DLC, guys. It's just DLC. It's just DLC. It's not a sequel. It's just DLC. They're just not going to expound on this, of course. Now, we don't get a shot, I don't believe, of that structure that rose up. So this is just another area in the Gerudo Desert. Hey, plot twist, what if this is the Arbiter's grounds, huh? Because, see, these pillars... these pillars are not Zonai pillars. Alright? Damn, he just noticed that. What, these little sinkholes? Yeah, I'm sorry. I was concerned about my girl Zelda. Okay, now this is another interesting shot. Because if you look, also, I guess we will have some of the same armor sets from Breath of the Wild. And same armor pieces and stuff. Maybe it is DLC. No, I'm just kidding. But if you look, like, there's falling lava, and still to this day, we have not seen anything else in Tears of the Kingdom that would indicate any other area that should have lava other than Death Mountain. Okay? He's inside Death Mountain. So do you know what that means? Structures inside Death Mountain? Dungeons! Fire dungeons! Sky dungeons! Dungeons are happening, okay? And I couldn't be more excited. Okay, I'm going to quiet down. And I mean, as far as the structure is concerned, I mean, there's a lot going on here, but there's also not that much going on here. So there's no way to tell. I mean, it looks like there's like runners all over the place, like decorative stuff. So I don't frickin' know. It's one of those Zonai things, you know? One of those Zonai things. Crispy says, if I know anything about sand from Minecraft, it falls down when there's underneath. Agreed. Okay, and then this is freaking crazy because it's not the only one here. It's multiple. The Zonai are making a freaking army. You see this? In I don't even... I don't even know what that means. I can't even begin to conceptualize what that means. There's gonna be an army? Oh. Jeez Louise. So we're... And what role does Link play into this? And is that why he has the freaking outfit? Is that just the army outfit? Is that what that is? Is he wearing the freaking garb of the Zonai people? You think this is inside the tornado? It could be. It could be. It's definitely at least outside it because that's the tornado right there. But these look at these warships, guys. And they fly, and there's lightning, and it's sweet, and it's miraculous. And look at Link. He looks dope as hell. Okay, now there he has his ultra jump going again. The ultra jump is something that I'm super curious about, but I know that there's no way we can expand on it at all. But I mean, like, I don't know if that's going to be like a low gravity type thing going on or what. But Link's got like a space jump. You'll see it more here in just a sec. So there's going to be these floating freaking orbs of water. How delicious and amazing. This is insane. Simply. And definitely going to challenge my hand-eye coordination. And again, I can't help but assume that this is going to be part of, like, a dungeon. Okay? Space Cadet says, give it to me straight, Doc. You think it could win Game of the Year? Do you think it could win Game of the Year? Because I sure as hell think it could win Game of the Year. I think it's probably a given at this point. Either that or the Mario movie is going to win Game of the Year, okay? And did you see his little flight suit? Did you see it? I'm gonna pause. Did you see it? Look at his flight suit. Mmm, delicious. Delicious. I can only assume that that means that he's going to be able to hold his place in air longer and have greater maneuverability side to side, like a flight suit or a glide suit. Does it look like it's Rito made? It does look like it's Rito made. It looks like wings, but then again, with the Zonai being as mysterious as they are, I'm sure they knew what wings were as well. So who the hell knows at this point? It's not green, so you know, it does kind of look like the Rito colors. So it could be Rito made. Okay, and then here's just again structures that he is defeat. What is this? Is a giant gumball machine. It's a giant gumball machine that he's gonna have to go up and take a ball out of and use it to complete whatever structure this is. I swear. I swears. I wonder how the gumballs taste. Now, this looks exactly like the labyrinths, obviously, which means that it is Zonai in structure. Hell, this could be the thing that rose up in the desert. We don't know. And then this is just like... Okay, so there's all sorts of wars going on, all right? We've got the Hylians down here making an assault. Look at them. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. This is Biggie Cheese personified as a human, you know? He's got his freaking fedora and his shield, and he's just charging a bokoblin. Listen, grow up to be this guy. Shoot for Link, but at least hit this guy, okay? On the way up. Excuse me, I'm getting a little excited. So yes, there is a new spear, obviously. There's new shield, new bow, new spear. Link's going to have a lot of new trinkets from his adventures up in the sky that he'll be able to use down in Hyrule, which is amazing. And also, all the... Wow. This is, as you can see, the Texan Longhorn Moblin. All my Texans out there, can I get a yeehaw? Oh. Okay. I know things because of the leaks, and I don't want to talk about the leaks, and I'm not going to talk about the leaks, but I know this individual's name, and it's killing me, and I want to say it, but I'm not going to say it because I could literally say it, and I'm not going to say it. I'm just not going to do it, okay? I'm just not going to do it. But let's just say, there's so much here. Seth Miles, thank you for the super chat. That's for you. Again, what did you say? Hold up, I gotta scroll up. Seth Miles, Ganon gonna be super hard to fight looking like that. Oh, I know, right? I know, right? He's got with a nose like that. Jeez Louise, this month can't end fast enough. I know, trust me, I know. I cannot wait for this game. Okay, so yeah. This is, and as you can see behind the individual, there are other individuals standing around the army. Okay? Is that a foot? Excuse me. Is that a foot? If that's a foot, then, I don't know about that. Small Steak. Oh, thank you for the super chat. That's for you. Hit this or this to go frame by frame. Oh my god. I never knew that. I actually never knew that. I never knew you could do that. My whole career. It's just been pressing play and pause the whole time. Hey, the drunk one. Okay, calm down over there. I was trying, it was like a freaking... It looked like two big toes, you know? Like some bestial looking thing. I was just wondering, okay? There's nothing going on here. Well, I would go frame by frame, but we've still got quite a bit to cover. So I'm just going to do like this. I'm not sure why that was an important thing for us to see. But here, let's go again. Also, I just want to point out how pissed this individual looks. Just want to point it out. Link's just turning around for some reason. Okay, now look at this. Look at this. So we got a crotch. That right there, ladies and gents, that's a bona fide crotch. All right? And you know what a crotch means. A crotch means that we got other stuff connected to it, all right? We got legs, we got a torso, we got a head, and from the torso, we've got arms. So as you can see, this is some sort of humanoid thing, okay? It's a big-ass robot, and for some reason, I'm pretty sure we're going to be fighting it, which is okay. I'm totally cool with that. And then we've got Link looking real concerned. Wow, he's showing more expression here than he ever did in the base game. Oof. I see he does not have the Master Sword equipped, so he only does that sometimes. What is it, Link? What are you feeling? What is it, boy? Okay, now look at this. Look at this. This was super interesting, and I noticed this, but I didn't say anything about it. He's standing in the throne room, and it's sparkling. And I can't help but feel like it's kind of sparkling in the same way. You know, in that way. What does it mean? What does it mean? Does it mean the whole thing's about to get warped or something? Or is it just holy ground? It's weird. Okay, it's weird. Especially since, canonically, this floor... excuse me. This floor is all new, okay? This is all, like, 100% new. Because in Breath of the Wild, this was broke as hell. Link and Ganon just busted through the ground. So... I don't know, guys. I don't freaking know. Maybe the sparkles is I hate to say it. Maybe it's warping in time. I hate to say it. Okay? And the reason why I hate to say it is because everybody says it, and it gets a little old hearing it. But, like, that would also explain why it looks so freaking good. You know what I mean? Even though there hasn't been a king here. But that isn't necessary because, like, Zelda returned to rule her kingdom. So, I mean, she could have absolutely had the throne room rebuilt. So, you know, that's literally just, that's neither here nor there. Could be a flashback. That's true. We could just be doing more flashbacks. Please, no time travel. Yeah, I know. A lot of people are sick of time travel. I know. And then the trailer shifts to showing a whole bunch of Zelda. And I can't get enough of this. In the first place, do you see how playable she looks? My Zelda, you're looking mighty playable over there.
Zelda, we rely on your knight and that legendary sword he carries.
See, that the first instinct is like, oh, is that her dad, her father?
Our last line of defense will be Link.
And see, he is joining the military. So this is that individual whose name I cannot say. I really want to. But anyway, this is that individual talking to her. And you can see that because he's going to put his hand on her here in just a sec. And you can see him. But clearly Link is joining the resistance. La Resistance, okay? Yeah, right there. This is the same individual, okay? Oh my god, and we're seeing this crest right here, and as you can see, it looks beautiful. Potentially Gerudo, maybe not, you know, we're not gonna talk about this right now. Wait for my analysis video. Also, look at her new costume she's rocking. She looks great. You look great, Zelda. See, that's the new individual right there.
Link.
And she says Link like she doesn't remember. And that's a little telling, to be honest with you. So, that either implies... I mean, I'm not going to fully speculate right this second, but that either implies a big passage of time. Actually, that's the only thing that implies. Or Zelda in some sort of, like, new body with new memories. It happened to Link in the first game. It's happening to Zelda in this game, right? Maybe she has to regain her memories by finding the tears. Link just looking cool as hell. That's all this shot is. Just Link looking cool as hell. Oh my god, I didn't notice that. Bro! Okay, now we're gonna go frame by frame. What? It's a sword shield! It's a sword shield! This concept has never been thought of before in the history of humanity! For thousands and thousands of years, swords and shields have always been two different things! And now they're the same damn thing! Link is into... That's it. Goodbye, Ganondorf. Goodbye. It's a shield sword. What the hell can you do against a shield sword? I'ma cut you. I'ma block you. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Look at how angry he looks. He's so mad. See, this guy right here just made fun of his sword shield. And this is like a school bullying playground scene right here, but he's about to hand it to them. But no, like this it's so freaking cool. And also, if you'll notice, he's holding this weapon differently, okay, than any of the other weapons that he held in Breath of the Wild. He's holding it like this, which means that there are new animations for weapons, which potentially means there are new classes of weapons. Oh my gosh, and you can even counter with it. It's amazing. And break the hell out of everything. Okay, let's go back to playing it. So that was interesting, what we were seeing inside right there. I can only assume that's another dungeon. I can only assume that is another dungeon in there. Some sort of cool-ass dungeon. Yo, what is going on here? We got Amethyst from Steven Universe. Woo! Okay. Hello. Hi. Who are you? Okay. I really thought that this was some sort of being that was curled up in a ball. But then when it It is. It is. Look, we've got... I didn't notice them sitting there. You see these Gorons just chilling there? Sitting there? Those could even be Goron kids. I can't tell because these trailers are never in very high resolution. But look at that. There's Goron kids just chilling, just eating popcorn, rock corn, pop rocks, eating some pop rocks, and just watching this fight. So this is some sort of trial thing. So that makes me think that... I mean, it's speckled, so I don't think this is a Goron. But this is some sort of thing to be spectated, which is interesting to me. Yeah, maybe it's Giant Samus. Maybe she just got tired of exploring space and decided, you know what? Let me go kick a little blonde kid's ass. Okay. So as you can see, I'm pretty sure that is one of Cass's kids? Question mark? I think so. Well, either way, Link is just flying around with some of the Rito. I wonder if he still has the champion's abilities in this game. But either way, that's clearly he's like getting trampolined off of this little trampoline down here. Which I'm assuming is just another of the many ways to... Oh, wait, okay, obvious thing. Let me get an obvious thing out of the way. Other people are going to explore the Sky Islands with you. Okay? No idea what that even freaking means. That's huge. And also, these ships are just flying around in real time? Okay. And then this is cool as hell. Look at that. You can harness... I don't know why you would do this. Maybe this is the Legend of Zelda Charity of the Wild. Like, you can just help people now. You can help rebuild people's houses, like some people were speculating in the previous gameplay thing. And you can help, like, transport people to and from. I don't know, but it's super freaking cool. I'm assuming that this is a side quest. You know, maybe you find these people and their wagon's broken on the side of the road, and they're like, oh my god, if only I had giant guns of glow. But that hasn't been invented yet. What are we gonna do? And then you go, fear not, I got an ultra hand. That's what all the ladies call it. And so he's just gonna like fix it for them and then go on. I think that's probably what's gonna happen there. It's gonna be cool. And then this is cool. I can't wait to see more combat applications of his new powers. And then this little rocket thing. Cool as hell. Look, this McGoblin's like, hey, take me with you. And then look, okay, watch the space jump. Watch. Look. It's a space jump. Why is he space jumping? Link, did you lose weight? You don't look like it. Or maybe just being the higher up you go, maybe the gravity gets lower. I don't know. I think that's pretty cool, though. I think that's pretty cool. Wait, Kat Davies says, I just went back over the live to watch, and oh, wow, kawow. I really can't wait now, and it's out just in time for my birthday, too. If I don't see it before then, happy frickin' birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to Kat. Please. Please, if you would be so kind. Okay, and then here we've got, you remember the frickin' minecart racing stuff from Donkey Kong 64? Well, now it's in 4K, except for it's not in 4K, but you know what I mean. This is cool as hell because Link is, I don't know, he's got some frickin' minecart combat going on here. This golem here is not the best shot. You, having a little trouble there, robot? Maybe it's your one eye that's giving you the problem. Maybe you need two for that depth perception. I don't know. But this looks cool as hell. And again, it looks like it's in that, well, okay. The stuff that I said earlier about not seeing anything that implies lava outside of Death Mountain, take that with a grain of salt because we do have a bunch of underground areas that we're probably going to be exploring. And who knows if there's lava flowing under the ground. Okay, who knows? Are you guys saying happy birthday? Okay, they're saying happy birthday. There you go. Good. Good. Thank you. Okay, now this... Oh my god! Oh my god! I don't have the words! Oh my god! Look, and you have a little arm! Can I make like a giant freaking sword and just bash the hell out of everything? Guys, it's Gurren Lagann. It's Zelda, the Gurren Lagann anime. It's Neon Zelda Evangelion. It's everything. It's everything. It's everything. Link, get in the damn robot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Also, there's voices going on in the soundtrack, and I am here for it as well. Okay, and then we've got some new armor for the horses, and we've got Link just firing some sort of... That would be a ruby. That would be a... he has stuck a ruby on an arrow. It's kind of an expensive arrow there, Link. Looks like it gives it fire powers. Look at his frickin' face. My, what big horns you have, Link. That better be a mask or something. You better not be sprouting things without informing me first there, Link, buddy old pal. Jeez, do you see this? I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what's going on there. And then this... Okay, that was cool as hell. So that's some sort of construct that he can turn on with the Zonai battery, and it's got lasers and stuff. That's pretty cool. This is super freaking interesting. That's the scariest thing I've ever seen. Link! Look out! Oh my god! But no, look at this. Okay, look at this. Look at this. This is the same Rito chick from earlier, okay? Could be Cass's daughter, could be not. I don't freaking know. I don't think it really matters at this point. The only thing that does matter is, one, somebody else is up with Link. Yeah, it's a Reaper Leviathan, literally from Subnautica, okay? It's about to destroy my my Seamoth. My poor little Seamoth. Anyway, I love that game, by the way. Played too many hours of that game. But anyway, what am I trying to say? Oh yeah, this Rito chick that's up here in the Sky Islands with Link is going to fight bosses with him. You know what that means? Dungeons. This is a dungeon boss. I can feel it, guys. I can feel that this is a dungeon boss. You cannot tell me that this is just some wandering world boss. I guess it could be a world boss, but I really, really want it to be a dungeon boss. I really, really want it to be. Multiplayer? Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's Tiba's child. It's Tiba's child. Sorry. It's Tiba's child. Okay, it's been a hot second. Okay, it's been a hot second. It's someone's kid. All right. Okay, there's that same explosion that we saw in the previous trailer. Explosion of malice. Good stuff. Okay, and then here we've got Zelda up in the Sky Islands.
I know why I am here.
Do you?
It's something only I can do.
Uh-huh. And also, you see on that Magatama, that... Ooh, hold up. That is... Hold up, guys. Wait. Is it? It is. It actually is. Wait a second. Boom. Look. It is. It actually is. It's the same symbol. This is his recall ability. It's the same symbol. So clearly, he's going to. These Magatamas are going to be left by Zelda and then found by Link, which again implies time travel. And every time he finds one, he's going to get another ability. Telling you, you heard it here first. Okay, but I got to speed this up because I have to go analyze it. I have to get an analysis. I'm glitching. I have to get an analysis video up. So here, let me wrap this up real quick. Also, Zora Sapphire, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank all of you for the super chats. You don't have to do that, guys. You really don't. Thank you so much. Zelda is talking to this tall, dark, white hair, third eye character. Is the Sheikah from the past? Could the champions be playable as well as Zelda? Very good speculations there. Very good speculations. I have an opinion on who that is because I know their name, but it was in the leaks, so I'm not going to talk about it, so I can't comment on that. However, could the champions be playable as well as Zelda? I think the champions are dead, unless you're talking about like the champion descendants. That would be cool as hell. We do see Sidon here in just a sec, though. Okay, hold up. And then he's gone the whole way with it now, okay? He was like this, then he was like this, and now he's like this, okay? He's doing some peck flies is what he's doing. He's squeezing the malice out of his chest area. And it's flying upward, and that is what we saw in the very, very, very first trailer, I'm sure. And then it leaves the castle, goes through the air, travels all the way upwards, and hits a portal. The very same kind of portal that the dragons go up to in Breath of the Wild. Man, Nintendo was foreshadowing this all the way back then, guys. I believe that this is the action that makes everything happen. That right there. He is shattering the connection between the two worlds. That is what he is doing. Now, why he's doing that, that's a very good freaking question. I mean, he's kind of awakening an entire army that's going to come try to kick his ass. Oh, hello there, Mr. Lionel. Hello, other Lionel. I so hope that these are two, like, named... these are three... Oh, my God, that one looks scary as hell. I hope these are, like, three named Lionels in the game. Like the Lionel brothers or something. Oh, my God. And then this... Oh, Ganon's talking. Hold up, Ganondorf's talking.
A king's revival.
You witness a king's revival.
And the birth of his new world.
And the birth of his new world. See, this is... Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. He looks so good. Oh my God, just look at him. Oh my God. And then he's got a giant ass ponytail. That's new. Don't have much to say about that.
Pig, let's go!
Okay. This... is Zelda. I don't see another way around it. It is Zelda. But she's been transformed by the Magatama? Question mark? If you guys remember, I did a theory with Zeltic on 2 trailers ago, and we talked about the fact that Zelda could be transforming in the game. It sounded crazy, but look! Clearly it's not that far-fetched. Clearly it's not. I am not sure what that means right this second. Okay, and then we've got, whoa, is that Zelda doing that? What is she? She's just firing Omega beams of light at Moldugas? Also, whoever called it in the last trailer that was a swarm of Moldugas coming out of, around down in the valley where all that like dust was being kicked up, you were correct. Look at all the Moldugas. I don't know how you had that insider information, but good freaking job. But it looks like somebody's just firing. Oh my god. Sorry. Riju. Excuse me, Riju? You're freaking stacked. What have you been doing in the past few years? So it looks like Riju is going to be a blade dancer just like Urbosa. And she's also stacked as Sin, and it looks like her crown finally fits her, and she has mastered her lightning abilities. And look at how dope she looks. Oh, look at that shot right there. Oh, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Okay, and then there's Link and just like some Hylians. This guy's got a bucket on his head. I'm thinking that since they keep emphasizing like Link and like an army and a group of people, you're going to be able to like recruit people for purposes of what? I'm not sure.
But you are not alone.
Wait.
But you are not alone.
Okay, let's go!
But you are not alone.
I don't know who's talking to him there, and that's why I was kind of frozen. But anyway, personally, I think that you'll be able to take the champions along with you. That's why they're saying you are not alone. You've got these companions down there. You've got Sidon up here helping you. Guys, we can take Sidon wherever we want to go, and he'll help us fight things. How cool is that? So, but yeah, I don't know who was talking there. I think that might be Evolved Zelda. But I don't know.
Link.
No, that's Zelda. I cannot wait for that. That is definitely Gleeok. That is definitely Gleeok from the first Zelda game.
You are our final hope.
How in the hell? Also, this you see that right there? That's Tiba. So I can only assume that somewhere in this mighty run is Unibo as well. Why they're not showing him, I don't know. Maybe he's crying somewhere because he's too much of a coward. Maybe he saw a dog. I don't know. No, wait, that's Daruk. Now, why does she have the Master Sword? How? How does she have the Master Sword? That goes against the theory of time travel. My brain! I don't know.
Our final hope.
I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Yes, it was amazing. And listen, I am going to have to end this here in just a second because I need to go make an analysis video. And then this is that
Link.
final shot. Come find me.
You must find me.
Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much. This has been a wonderful, wonderful trailer. I cannot believe I've been streaming for about an hour. We've just been talking about it, but now I'm going to convert this into an analysis video. So stay tuned. All right, stay tuned. Love to all. Thank you so much. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Press the subscribe button if you haven't yet to be notified when it goes up. It's going to be up here in just a little bit. So I love you guys. Have a good day. Pre-order the game. See you next time. This is Bandit signing out. Peace!